found me on the dark side of a wishing well, all 6'8" of me clutching my last penny like a winning lotto ticket, and she said, "Would you like to take my hand?" I frowned, stood up, put my penny in my pocket and began walking. I got all of 5 steps away when I realized I missed her breath, turned 180 degrees and said, "If you promise not to let me fall, these days I don't walk all that well beside someone else." She smiled, took my hand, and began to match my stride. My knees were shaky at first. Something about her fingerprints sent a steady keep walking throughout my red blood cells, and I was, well, invigorated by her scent. We traveled, slept under the stars, imagined them chariots to Venice or someplace where there are no roadsides, held each other like we thought God would want us to. I told her I never wanted to see another comet without her breath. She promised to keep it constant, and so it went. Young lovers, pockets full of history and sand. The mix never seemed to bother us until one day I picked up a rock, skipped it before hers. As I was bending down to do so, some sand slipped there. I've always had a complex about making things right. This was no different, but sometimes you have to let it blow in the wind, smile as it leaves your pocket. There is so much left to see, many memories to put in your chamber. Sometimes we have to make room for diamonds, even when we have held rocks for so very long. Lighten our pockets in more than one way. She is clear cut, like the day I decided what God sounded like. Put my ear to the largest vinyl CD I have ever seen. Listen as the needle scratched me a ninth symphony. Cried from the inside of my tear ducts so my friends wouldn't see the soft side. Kept it moving. The truth is, things never really seemed beautiful in between then and now. And now, all I dream about is finding her, wishing well, all Sir Camelot and Prince Charming, finding her on her last wish, her last penny, making her forget about the last time everything didn't work out. Ask her if she will take my hand and remind her of what it feels like to be weightless, lost in the footsteps of the most beautiful humility you have ever seen, and lay awake enchanted by the mere heat of a breath you know was meant for you. And boy, are you grateful. That split second after your life flashed in car crash second eyes, when the roller coaster stops and we are sitting on the shores of memories, poking at the stand, laughing. I can remember what it's like to be alone, but all I know right now is breath. Come take my hand. I promise not to let you fall.